Oh, you need to make sure that's actually correct.
Oh no, we're on to the swirling of doom. The swirl of doom. Oh, session expired. Please log in.
No!
Hi guys, Ree here. Welcome back to my channel, Mummy of Four Does Disney, and a very exciting video. I've been up since 4:15. Will's been up since 4:30. It's currently 5 to 5 in the morning, and we are ready to check in for our
Disney cruise!
We will be sailing on the Disney Dream in August of 2023, and it is time to do that online check-in, which hopefully will go a little better than last time. More about that later. But first, my glamorous assistant is here with me to do the online check-in. It's the one, the only William, also known as
Will-a-pedia.
Will-a-pedia, because he knows about all things Disney. Online check-in starts from midnight Florida time. That's 5 a.m. in the UK. If you caught my last Disney cruise check-in vlog, you know there was some hiccups. I started checking in at 5 a.m. It was much later in the day when I finally got it all done. So fingers crossed this all goes a little bit smoother than last time.
Yeah.
But I didn't have my glamorous assistant with me last time, so maybe that's the difference. Hang on, I'm not ready.
You just need one spark of imagination.
Do I?
Yeah. One little spark.
Now I'm ready?
Yeah.
So for the online check-in process, you will need photographs of your passport. So if you're checking in with your phone or iPad, you can take photos directly during the process. I've got them saved to my computer where I'm going to be doing the check-in. We've got 3 minutes to go. But you're also going to need photos of each member of your party. They need to be headshots, straight on, plain wall, no head. Think like you're taking a passport photo. You need to have those saved to your device, or you need to have those people with you, but I'd recommend taking those in advance. I think we need my credit card as well to add that to my onboard account. But other than that, I think we're nearly ready, Will. I think we're nearly ready. We've got an array of Mickeys to keep us company. We've got a Disney Cruise Line ship here in the background, and William's got his captain's hat, most importantly. Captain Will from the last cruise. Right, nearly time. It's nearly time. It is 4:59. I know, it's nearly time. In the words of Rafiki, it is nearly time. It's nearly time. Okay, so we're just gonna...
Punch it, Chewie.
Punch it, Chewie. Is that what they say in Star Wars? Okay, is it time? 4:59. Oh, nearly time. It's nearly time. So the online check-in status, this bit will change. There'll be a button appearing there. It will go, that's exactly. Maybe there'll be the noise. So last time we checked in, we were first-time cruisers. This time we are Silver Castaway Club members. William, talk us through the Castaway Club.
The Castaway Club is how many times you've... Check in.
While William talks us through the Castaway Club.
Right, so the Castaway Club grants you benefits for having sailed a certain amount of time.
Excellent. Right. Well, sorry, Will, to interrupt you. We're going to go back through this. So we're going to begin check-in. We've got guest information on board account. Right, begin check-in. Okay, get started. Let's start with Mummy. The lesson I learned last time was to attempt to upload the photograph first, because sometimes the photograph didn't take and I'd filled in all the information 11 billion times. So we're going to attempt to upload the photograph first before we bother with the rest. Back over to William to tell you more about that. Well, it's in the planner. Right.
Important cruise day.
Use photo. Right, is this going to accept it? Is it going to accept it?
It
did it straight away. Oh my god, it did straight away. Amazing.
Nice.
Oh, hang on, was that the upload the document?
That was the wrong one.
Oh my goodness, upload photo. It should have been the passport. Right, okay. It did it straight away, and
it was the wrong one.
And it was the wrong one. Right, okay. Right, sorry. It's all getting too exciting. Right, re-passport. Okay. Oh, and it's auto-filled it. Perfect. Right, upload photo. If these both photos take now, we might actually whiz through this. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
Hooray. Right, so William, I'll concentrate on this. You get on with that. You tell the good people of the internet about the Castaway Club.
So the Castaway Club, as I've said before, has benefits. And as you can see in here, you can do different things in advance before the public. Such as, if you're a Silver Castaway Club member, you can book new itineraries a day before they come out. Access to online activity planning is 90 days before sailing for Silver Castaway Club members, compared to 75 days before sailing
No?
for regular.
Right, that's pretty good.
And then online check-in is 33 days before compared to 30.
Does that mean we're sailing in 33 days? Well, so exciting.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Crazy.
Right, okay. We're going to fly through this. Well, I've got a really good feeling. We are gonna absolutely fly through this because you're here with me, basically. Now that enter a valid country contact number. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't want O in front, maybe.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Because you've already got it.
There we go. It's fine.
Oh.
Okay. We'll select all guests for that. We might absolutely sail through this now. Oh, my eyes are watering. It's the pressure. I can't stand the pressure. Have we done all that? We're going to press submit. Do's, don'ts.
Come on.
So no filters, head, shoulders, looking up. No, I will not be
No.
24 weeks pregnant at the time of sailing. Oh my goodness. Honestly, that bit took forever last time. So, wow. Maybe Disney Cruise Line I don't know, I just thought last time it was because everyone was trying to do it at the same time. That it was a bit chaotic.
Maybe there aren't as many cruisers on this one.
That's true. We were first time cruisers last time, so it was everybody, wasn't it? So there's not as many silver. Maybe that makes a mass.
That kind of
That would be so good. So if we were lucky enough to have a cruise again, it might be this easy as opposed to as tricky as the first time.
And then if we get to gold, it'll be even easier.
Easy. All we've got to do is just get to gold. That seems like a good thing to aim for.
Yeah.
It's the dream. Well, like we're sailing on the dream now. Use the same information. Okay, so we literally don't have to fill anything in because most of it's auto-filled. So our address is auto-filled. It's auto-filling my contact information for everybody. Fine. It's auto-filling the same emergency contact. You will need an emergency contact to choose someone that's not cruising with you. Oh, hang on. I tell you what we do need to do. We need to check the information against the passports because if it hadn't picked up the correct information from the passports...
Oh.
That's what I forgot to do with mine. We'll go back and check that with mine.
You need to make sure that's actually correct.
We do need to make sure that's actually correct. So the question is, why is it so important to get checked in as early as possible, Will?
So that you can get the best port arrival times.
And what's a port arrival time?
It's when you arrive at the port and are allowed to get on the cruise ship.
Exactly. And if you arrive before your port arrival time, they will ask you to leave. So you're not allowed to hang around the terminal in advance of the port arrival time. So you're going to want to get a nice early one because let's face it, you want to get on the ship and start cruising as soon as possible. Right. Well, let's upload your passport. Okay, let's cross-check these details. I'm pretty sure that they're going to get it pretty accurate, but let's just cross-check, especially the ID number and the X. There you go. Well, that's your job. There's the...
Yeah, they've got it exactly.
Yeah, that's very good. That's the ID number there. Oh, that's also the ID number. It's the same. Yeah, it's worth cross-checking them, but it's pretty accurate. Most of it is auto-filled. So the home address is auto-filled because I've said that we're all living at the same address. You can choose the emergency contact to copy across each time. That saves you a bit of time. And then obviously making sure that the photos are in a JPEG format as well. So sometimes if you take a photo from your iPhone and you send it to your computer, it's in like a Hayek format, which it won't like, so you need to make sure it's saved as a JPEG. Okay, oh no, retake. I'm uploading your passport photo again when it should be your headshot. I'm going back and forward between the two folders. Really having them all in the same folder would be easier. There you go. Look how gorgeous you are. So the things they use the photo for, security at the port is a parent or legal guardian of a minor sailing on this cruise. So William's the first child I'm trying to check in. So it says, is a parent or legal guardian of a minor sailing on this cruise? Yes. Save. So that should ask us for some additional information. I can't remember if that's now or later on. It's later on. Okay, so later on we have to fill out some information for the kids club, but we'll get to that when we get to that part of the online check-in. Okay, so Bella, let's get her checked in. We're flying through this, Will. Absolutely flying.
Isn't it?
+44.
Yeah.
There you go. Select all the same. Passport. Do you want to find Bella's passport in that folder for me? I've got all of my photos, the passports and things saved on my iCloud, so I can pull them up on my iPad or my computer that we are working from. Oh, I'm just... this is so much easier than last time. Honestly, if you watched my video last time, I was stressing.
Now the question is, which one's more accurate? The stress-free one or the really stressful one?
I don't know. If you've ever checked in for a Disney cruise, let me know in the comments. Was it your first cruise or have you been on multiple cruises? And how long did it take you? Was it more like that last experience where things were failing to upload? Or was it really, really smooth like we're getting now?
Well, some people surely are always going to get... some people are going to get it at least once.
Well, I'm hoping
that's just...
It literally might make the difference. I've got to say, though, I was under the impression that there would be so many people as Silver Castaway Club members, because obviously it was all the people that went on the Disney Magic at Sea, quite possibly will be sailing again. I thought that there'd be so many Silver members that this would be really busy. Who knows? Yeah. I guess it depends how many ships are sailing out of different ports on exactly the same day as well.
Yeah.
Like maybe there are lots of ships going out of America on the actual same day as us. So it's like it's not necessarily just our cruise that's being checked in for, is it?
Yeah.
If you think about it.
That's true.
Headshot.
Because there are 4 other ships.
There are 4 other ships. But we went on a COVID cruise last time. So if you haven't seen our vlog series from last time, we sailed on the Disney Magic at Sea cruises, which were staycation cruises, which meant we weren't allowed to get off the ship. All the security and everything was really tight, as in the COVID security. It was intense, wasn't it? We had to do testing before we went. We had to do testing at the port. That was really stressful because if anyone had tested positive for COVID at the time, we not only would not have been able to get on the ship, but we would have all been legally mandated to stay home as well. So that would have been a very sad time, wouldn't it? Not cruising, but instead legally mandated to stay home. That's the last one of the 5 of us. Pending approval for guest information.
Oh, so that travelling with children section must be the...
There we go. So if we go to our onboard account thing now, we can... The next set, we go to continue. Child debarkation. Okay, so onboard security prohibits children under age 18 years from debarking the ship unless accompanied by an adult in the same stateroom. Okay. Good. That means no one other than mummy or daddy can take you off the ship. That's good to know. As a parent or guardian travelling with children in your stateroom, you may authorise children to go ashore unaccompanied or go ashore unaccompanied by accompanied by an adult in another stateroom. Please use the separate options. Right, my children will only debark the ship with adults from the same stateroom. That's fine. That's fine. Youth club registration is required in order for children to participate in activities, the Oceaneers Club and the Disney Oceaneers Lab. You guys loved this, didn't you? You loved the Oceaneers Club.
That youth club activities need to be booked exclusively and are available on first come, first served basis.
Oh, right, okay. There we go. It does say that
youth club guaranteed reservation.
Youth club activities reservation does not mean guaranteed reservation in the youth club. Oh, well, hang on. I thought this isn't what I thought. I thought you could go in and out as much as you wanted for this one. No, I thought you could go in and out as much as you wanted. I'm hoping you can. Check-in privileges. Should this child be allowed to check themselves in and out of the youth clubs? I'm going to say I'm just going to let you all, we'll just check you in and out because you're all going to be going together,
right, so that you need to put no.
Okay. In the event of a ship-wide emergency, all children, including those authorised to check in on their own, must be picked up from the youth clubs by an authorised member of their travel party. Make sure you've downloaded the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app on your mobile device before setting sail, should a council need to contact you for any reason. So if there's something wrong with your child and they're in the youth club, you'll be contacted via the Navigator app. The Navigator app, it's free to use. You can sign into the ship Wi-Fi and you can use the Navigator app, and that is free. If you want to contact the wider interwebs, you will need to pay for Wi-Fi. Please be informed that meals, food and cooking programmes are on hold until further notice. Oh, so they're not feeding you in youth club, that's fine.
Yeah.
None of my children need an EpiPen, so we don't need that. Are there any other information you'd like your club counsellors to know? Okay, so that's really quite...
that step's quite easy.
That step's quite easy. So check-in privileges, we just go no. Toilet trained. Is Zara toilet trained? Oh, because she's between 3 and 7, they want to know if she's toilet trained. Yes, she is. Bless her, she's 6. And so if your child is between 3 and 7 years of age, they must be toilet trained to participate in youth club activities. If not, you'll not be able to register your child for youth club activities. Ooh, right. Youth club activities policies. Disney Cruise Line youth activities policy. You must review the policy. So first aid, give permission for first aid to be administered. Outside the venue policy. I give permission for my child to participate in youth club activities in venues outside of the Disney's Oceaneers Club and Oceaneers Lab. This may include the D Lounge, Walt Disney Theatre, Sports Deck, other venues through the ship.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. That was not something they did before because of COVID. And in fact, last time, talk us through what the youth club was like last time.
It was sort of like you had to stay in one area until you moved.
Yeah, so you were all kept together with the girls, weren't you, with your sisters?
Yeah.
And a few other kids?
Yeah.
And then moved from section to section. Okay, each child participating youth club will be issued a wearable Oceania band that utilises a radio frequency technology. The children are given Oceania bands. They're basically magic bands. Now, this is my magic band from Florida. You had red magic bands last time. You were issued them, so it says the band simplifies checking in and out. So this is how they scan in and scan out. So when they scan this, their photo will pop up in the Oceania Club and our photos will pop up. So then you'll be able to see the child that's being checked in and the adults that are allowed to take them out of the Oceania Club. So it says there'll be a $12.95 deposit to your stateroom account. You can choose to keep the Oceania band as a memento, in which case your deposit will become a charge in on-bite account. Otherwise, simply return your Oceania band. They weren't anything special, were they? They were just plain red ones. They weren't as nice as the magic bands that you chose, would you say?
I'm pretty sure they had like cruise.
I thought they were plain red. Okay, I am the parent or legal guardian. There we go. And we've got an additional authorised, who is Daddy. Authorised guest in a travel party. 13 years or older is authorised to drop off and pick up child from the... Okay, we will select all of us. So my auntie and uncle are actually sailing with us. Then we need to choose a secret word that will be given as like a password for when we pick up the children too. Okay, that is... Oh, that's everyone. So we did that. That's everyone. My Cruise Adventure booklet. Download my Cruise Adventure booklet. Ooh, my Cruise Adventure booklet. Cool. Right, okay. I am going to download that. Export as PDF. So we've got that. You can fill out. That's really cool. Before we sail. Just a fun thing for the children to do before you sail or at the port, to explain to them what's going to be happening. This is especially handy if you've got autism. But you know what? The best thing I find is just show your children vlogs, isn't it? It's just...
Yeah.
So you can actually see what's going to really happen. You're going to see, oh, there you go, some information about the toilets, assembly drill. But yeah, definitely just show your children vlogs so they can see exactly what to expect. That really helps you guys, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And as adults, it helps you prepare and to make the most of what's going to happen on the ship. Anyway, okay, so let's get back to it because we need to get our port arrival time. Okay, Disney Cruise Line. Continue.
And we still
Have
got
we unlocked the
travel
next
plans
level? Travel
and onboard
plans.
and
Okay, need that. Child debarkation. I'm just pressing continue all the
no,
time.
yeah, but that's not what you need to do. You need to...
Well, it might let me do this.
No,
it might let me do it.
It won't. You need to click on the name.
Oh, information. Are you flying? No. How are you leaving port terminal? Car parked at ship terminal.
Okay, so that's
right.
easy.
That's quite easy.
After you
are we flying?
Where will you be going?
Where are we going? Home.
Oh wait, no. Maybe it's... Oh yeah,
Select
that's
home
just
address.
overcomplicated.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just told that we're going home afterwards. That's fine. I guess that's if they need to contact you for anything.
Yeah.
Onboard, pending approval, all
Pending
of
approval,
that.
so we can go into onboard account now. Hopefully that'll be easy.
Right, credit or debit card.
And
That's
if we go,
fine.
you need to scroll down.
There is no... Hang on. Right, okay.
Who's paying? To
That would
select
be
that?
mummy. Credit or debit card. Oh, there's a weird blank bit in the middle. You do have to scroll down. Grant privileges too. Oh gosh. Grants charging privileges. It's auto. Does you will get charging privileges?
Yes.
Do you want charging privileges so you can buy stuff?
I want to buy stuff.
Don't know if you get charging privileges. That means you can pay for things on your room key. I'm thinking the children do not get charging privileges. I'm thinking no.
When you lose charging privileges. No.
Oh. So we are very much in the Disney spirit. Will's got his Avengers Campus spirit jersey on today. Show him, Will. Yeah, Avengers Campus. If you haven't seen, we have got how many vlog series in Disneyland Paris now? Is it 4? 4 Disneyland Paris vlog series.
Yep.
Yeah, 4. That is really exciting. Those are really, really fun. We've got a 29 episode Walt Disney World vlog series, and there's obviously the vlog series from the Disney Magic. So even if you're watching this and we've not yet sailed, you've not yet got access to the Disney Dream, which is the ship we're sailing, vlogs yet, then you've got all of that stuff to binge. If you want some early access vlogs, you can always join my Patreon. My Patreon is where basically as soon as the videos are edited, they get put in Patreon. A lot of them are early release videos, because a lot of the videos, I don't know if you know this actually, a lot of the videos I watch with William And then we look for mistakes in the vlogs because sometimes I'm so close to it I can't see the mistakes. So we look for mistakes and he's like, Mummy, there's a mistake in there, there's a typo in there. And he spots things that I don't, or I spot them because we're watching them on the big screen. So you get, if you're in my Patreon, you get to watch those early release videos. Sometimes there's some little tweaks on there that get changed by the time that we go, you know, that you get to see them on the release versions. But often weeks and weeks early, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the vlogs for this Disney cruise will be going out every Sunday at 8 a.m. All my Disney videos go out every Sunday at 8 a.m. But if you're in my Patreon, you're in there as soon as they are edited. So hello, if you're watching this in Patreon, actually. Oh no, we're on to the swirling of doom. The swirl of doom. Oh, session expired. Please log in. No.
You failed me for the last time.
Tell me we haven't lost all that progress. No, it's not.
You failed me for the last time.
Tell me it's not going to put us back to doom, to the beginning. Oh no. Well, no. Oh,
I think I just passed out.
No. Oh, this is not good. Oh, it's totally sided all the way out. Oh no. Oh, this isn't good. Well. Continue checking.
Ooh!
Oh.
Yeah, we made a comeback.
Celebrate
good times, come on.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
so we just have to restart the onboard account part.
Oh.
This time, could you give me...
You did that, didn't you? You didn't want me... Oh, right. It's actually showing me a bit to add a credit card now. The credit card screen wasn't loading the first time. That's why it was glitching.
Weird.
Right,
yeah.
Okay.
So you need to insert the credit card.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So that's the credit card put in. Let's press save. This is where we got the scrolling wall of doom last time.
But that was probably because it was so...
Yeah, there was a massive section in the middle. So if there are any massive sections in the middle, there shouldn't be. Port arrival time!
Port arrival times. Do it now.
That's a pretty early port arrival time. Oh, scroll down. So obviously the earlier you check in, the earlier you're able to get on the ship. So that's fantastic. Oh gosh, there are a lot of T's and C's. Okay, we'll email them.
Email is required. You must enter an email.
I've read and understood. A complete check-in. Have we done it? Is that it? Oh my goodness, we've done it. We did it. Half an hour. It's 5:31. High five, Will. Oh my goodness.
That was easier than I thought.
That was so much easier than I thought it would be. Print port arrival form. Now I always like to print out all of our port arrival, everything. I've got a folder whenever we're travelling to have our documents. So just a printout of all of our bookings, a printout of our port arrival forms, a printout of the night before accommodation, any parking, anything you've done, just print it out, but also save it in one designated folder on your phone so that you have all of that information there ready for you. I'm going to print that again. Print port arrival form. Oh, we're going to do send via PDF it, and we're going to save it. We're going to email it to myself. We're going to email it. Send via email to myself.
Send it to myself.
I'll send it to myself. Well, I've got to say, that was so much smoother than last time. So definitely don't do what I did the first time. Do not fill in all the information and then upload the pictures. Just upload the pictures, but it's possible I'd slowed myself down so much by filling in all the information that everyone else had got online at the same time. Now, it's been worth getting up early to do this because we've got a really nice early port arrival time, a few hours before potentially we could have got on. Now, the only thing is, my auntie and uncle who are travelling with us, I cannot check in yet because they are not silver members, they're first time cruisers, so I've got to check them in. I've got to do this all over again in 3 days time to check them in. So I wonder if that will be as easy as this or if it will be a bit more stressful. I'm not quite sure, but tips that I would give the people, definitely make sure you've got those photos saved just all in one place on your computer or on your phone for photos of each member of your party and of their passports. Make sure that they are JPEGs, make sure that they are clear, there's no glare on the photo, because sometimes, especially if you're taking a photo of a passport, sometimes they're a bit shiny, that those photos won't be accepted. Any other tips you can share, Will?
Well, just base the port arrival time on what suits you.
definitely. But I would generally say that's as early as possible so that you can get on the ship.
Yeah, unless you're like flying from somewhere and
No,
you get
absolutely.
there at a certain time.
The biggest one though is make sure you know the day that you can check in, which obviously you should have these days in your magical cruise planner. Add own product. So yeah, you don't have to have a magical cruise planner in order to plan your cruise, but it makes it so much easier. I have got a whole video going through exactly what's in the magical cruise planner. I would definitely put your dates that you can do these things, such as online check-in, such as the day you can book on board activities. It'll tell you how many days out in the front of the magical cruise planner. Get those dates put into your cruise planner, but also get them put into your calendar and set alarms to actually get up and do those things. Because if you want certain activities, if you want reservations to Paolo, if you want to book the Royal Court Royalty, something like that, if you don't log in as soon as you're possibly able to, you're not going to get those reservations.
Yeah.
So get those put at the point of booking your cruise. That's the time you need to figure out those dates and set alarms to get up and do those at those times. So for us in the UK, that's 5 a.m. If you are in Florida, then that would be at midnight. So make sure you are subscribed with bell notifications on, you're following us over on Instagram for full updates, and that you've checked out my Patreon if you want some early release access to all the cruise goodness. But failing that, we'll see you on Sundays at 8 a.m. for new Disney cruise vlogs. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye!